Good Tuesday, 3 o'clock sharp. And welcome to the Father's Chair, the Deconstruct section. This is Fumani and Shilubana. I'm the father of 3 kids, and I am sure of it. This is the space where fathers come and speak, feel, and lead. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we've been doing this series about the 4 fathers. This is the last episode of that series about the 4 kind of fathers we have. We've got, as you mentioned, we've got the absent father, we've got the father who's present but absent, and we've got that father who's denied access. But today, we talk about us, fathers who are present. But I'm going to do something special. I will just be talking about the fathers that are present and anything like that. Today, we're going to be cooking something for my daughters. Mandandi, Okra, right? So that's what we'll be doing to show, appreciate that all of my kids are involved like that, not only by talking, not only by financial, not only by being an ATM or anything like that, but by presently being involved, in their lives. Because when she comes from school, I'm sure my daughter, she'll want to eat a Guxe. She calls it Guxe, of course, we're still teaching her. So, but this has been their staple meal, by the way. So if you will know, okra is actually a superfood. It's got so much nutrients. It's good. It's very good for your body. Like you can imagine how it is good for the children. So I would advise you to eat. Well, it's not for the faint-hearted. Let me say that because it's very slimy. It's very. Let me not spoil that. You'll see when that time comes. But anyway, speaking of fathers that are present, so of course, we don't like just to talk. So recently, it has been found that fathers, over 60%, the study that says this, over 60% of fathers are starting to be involved. Fathers below the age of 35. Fathers below the age of 35, they're now getting more involved in the lives of their children, which is good. Why is it good? Because now it will change the whole picture, the whole narrative, the whole view and engagement of how fathers are viewed in this space. Because let's not sit here and pretend or think could fathers not being available, it's through their own doing. We know the system, how things were done. Our families were intentionally cut out of the space. But having said that, fathers below the age of 35 are getting more involved. Fathers who are more involved, they do school runs, Like I see it when I go drop my daughter. There's more parents and fathers dropping their kids, yes, of course mothers too, dropping their kids than school transport. Well, of course I'm biased, it's at the school where my daughter goes to. So you see that happening on a daily basis, where fathers becoming more involved, which at the end of the day, it's what we want. At the end of the day, it's good for their health, it's good for their self-esteem, it's good for their overall development and identity. That's very good for them. So it's very key that as fathers we become involved, not only by financial, like I said, cook for them. But of course, I won't take it clean that this is what I do on a regular basis. Hate cooking, I don't like cooking, I take a lot of time to cook. But today, why not? Let's cook for these guys. 2 seconds. Yes, so, of course, the wife will kill me if I was to cut on this table. The other day she was like to me, yo, Vafmani, you can't cook. You can't put the kettle on top of the counter. It will do this. I'm like, hey, sister, it's marble this thing, man. I doubt it will burn or whatever. It's like, no, don't do it. But hey, the wife wants it. The wife must get it. So anyway, let's get cooking. So, but of course, what you do with Mandandi, you'll need to wash it first. That's, there we go. You need to cook properly, and then we need to wash it. quick lesson about okra or mandandi. Ne? You need to be aware. So you see, these big ones normally they're not fresh. You know, so when you go by, try to find where there's this small sizes like these ones. These are the better ones in terms of freshness. These ones they tend to be hard and they're not cookable. But of course, even in this box, there's not many that are really big. There's not many that are really big. It's like literally 4 of them. Oh, this is big, not big, but anyway. So that's one of the things about mandandi. So you need to make sure they're not as big when you buy them. Yeah. So now we're gonna be doing the chops. So we're gonna go through my way. Yeah, you see, this one even when you cut it, you can feel that it's actually quite hard when you cut. So what I do, I cut one side. You can come up. So okra or mandandi, it has different ingredients. Some prefer to put onions, some prefer to put tomato sauce, but in tomato. And others prefer to put, actually you can cook this thing in different ways. You can cook it different ways. Like you can fry it. I know in Nigeria they cook it differently. They put a lot of meat with it, which no, I won't eat it that way. But point of the matter is, I know that recently, with me exactly, when I eat mandandi alone, I don't get full anymore. You know, so what then I do, I try to put, I'll have chicken on the side and have the mandandi with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess it's a protein thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because of age. I don't know. But point of the matter is, I don't get full anymore. But it cannot negate the fact that this is the most healthiest food. It's a superfood, guys. It's a superfood, you know. So yeah, so others put onions, others put tomato. My kids hate tomatoes. I love it with tomato. Like, oh my goodness, I love it with tomato and onions. So I'll cook it, but I will include all those particular ingredients. So yeah. So I think, but they do. All in all, we need to keep pushing the game. We need to pushing the standard. Make sure we're, as dads, we're not only involved in talk. If fathers, you're not there because you've been denied access, fight for that, man. Fight for that. You know, there's nothing as fun as this. There's nothing as joyful, you know, knowing what you see. Like this one, there's two the hard ones. When you cut them, you can actually hear the sound's a bit different. I don't know if you can hear it. You see, it's a bit harder. But anyway, so yeah, so the involvement of us as Majida, I found to be more imperative because I don't know if there's anything as joyful when your kids know, hey, D-man is there. Hey, D-man, he will do this. Hey, D-man, you know, because let's be real. Let's be real with it too. Mothers are important. Fathers are important. The things that mothers do, fathers can do. The things that fathers do, mothers can do. So let's swallow ourselves. Let's swallow our pride, whatever the reason might be, that you find yourself not being part of the kid's life. Find a way, man. Find a space, find a way, so at the end of the day, you can be there for them. It should be all about the kids, more than the ego, more than the hurt, more than anything like that. Because the minute you make this person and the person is on earth, God gave you full responsibility of that person. So take it. Become very finicky with how I do things. So that's why I do not like cooking, not because of anything else, but mandandi is something that because I also eat it, by the way. I eat it, and by the way, how I eat this, I was introduced to this by the lady who used to work at home. She introduced us to Guxe, not this. Mandandi, I came to know Mandandi a bit late in life. Yeah, so, but anyway, let's prepare. Daughters come back from school. I'll let you go fetch her by 1 o'clock or something like that. One more ingredient that is very important is bicarbonate of soda. Bicarbonate of soda is very important. I don't know why it's important, but you can't cook it without it. But so one thing that you need to do when you cook this, right? We've cut it as it is, isn't it? We're not boiling the water. You need to put, guys, put a little, not too much. No, not too much. And a minute, not too much. Probably this is too much, I don't know. But I try to put as little as I can. So one of the most important ingredients for cooking okra, right, is bicarbonate of soda. It's bicarbonate of soda. Yeah, it's bicarbonate of soda. I didn't call it baking soda. It's bicarbonate of soda. So you need to make sure that you put as little as you can, not too much. You know, a little, very, 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 very little. Nope. There we go. Put a little bit, not too much, guys. I put a little bit more before. There we go. You know, just put a little bit, not too much, because it doesn't make the guxe to come out dry for some reason. You know, and then yeah, what you then do, take your okra, you put inside the boiling. Well, into the water, so it boils together somewhat. There we go. There we go. Okay. So you let it. So you let it simmer. Yeah. Salt, we'll put salt later, not now. But yeah, so it has a lot of salt, by the way. You might feel like there's no salt in it. So yeah, so I can cut this one properly. Cut this one properly. There we go. Involved further things. Oh. So don't close it completely. Don't shut the lid like this. It's disastrous. At least let it breathe. You know what I mean? Let it breathe. And you need to keep on, you need to keep on observing this. Don't go far when you're cooking okra. Stay around. Yeah. It's boiling. So now it's been cooking for a while. Let's check it out, the results. You see, this is the color I meant I don't like. You see the color, the water. You see the water. See, it's not properly green. That's because I put too much bicarbonate of soda. You see how little I put, but it was still too much as well. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't put too much, but it's fine. Still edible. You can just. Oh, one of the things that I do, I make sure the fire. See, the fire. I reduce the fire. I don't put up there. Just to try to trick it, not to make it boil over. That's one of the things that I do to try to make sure that I mitigate this. But yeah, this color is, I don't like the color. I don't like the color because it's eatable. It's edible still. It's fine. It's not bad, but you can do better by literally adjusting your bicarbonate of soda. Because it's now well cooked. It's now well cooked now. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. So of course now I need to taste it. Test it. Not taste it, test. Taste, ne? I need to taste it, yes. Shilungu, guys, I'm not mulungu me, manyan. Let's go. You guys saw how much salt I put, ne? I can't even taste it. This thing, it's like tomato sauce. It chows so much salt. It chows so much salt, this thing. Yeah, I put so much salt earlier. But still, I can't even taste a bit of it. Okay. Yeah, it's well cooked. It's now well cooked. It's now edible. That's better. That's better. It now needs pap. It now needs pap. I'm gonna eat a little bit before we leave. But anyway, so yeah, that's how you. Should I put onions? No, but it's too late, I think. It's too late. It's too late. It's this well cooked. If I put onion, this won't have time to cook. It won't cook well, so it's too late. It's fine. Put it aside. Next time, I'll put the rest when I cook later. Cool. But anyway, all in all, today's episode was about involved fathers. So it was about going, look, being involved does not necessarily mean you have to put in money, your time, your availability, your effort, your school runs, your involvement, helping them with homework, cooking for them, whatever little thing that you can cook. You don't have to love cooking like I don't. But point of the matter is, being involved, and it's a dope thing. The feeling, the development. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I'm saying, we want a better society. We need to make sure that we are there for our children. We need to make sure that we are there for our babies, because we can give them, we can impart to them, in them, good values. Because the values that you've learned growing up, you've done mistakes, you've made mistakes, you've grown, you've seen different things. You're not going to have something that you can impart to them. They become better people. They become better husbands, better wives, better friends, better colleagues. Because remember, guys, whatever that I train inside the house, I'm not training them for me. I'm training them for the world out there. You know. So, yeah, today they're going to come back. They'll find the Guxe ready. Papa cooked it. I didn't have to spend money. Well, buy it, of course. But my point is, that little thing, it's an effort of showing appreciation, of showing that I am here. I want to be here. To the young fathers who are involved and who are showing the difference of involvement, big ups, guys. Keep doing it. In the next 10, 20 years, 30 years, the next 100 years, the message would have been flipped around. We'll have more message of involved fatherhood than of that of not being involved. End of the day, we were put here. We can only take ourselves out. You know, our families were broken apart. It's our responsibility to be accountable to what happened and change that. If we don't change it ourselves, no one is singing for us, because it works better if we are segregated like this, if we're separated like this, if family is not strong. Put in just a little bit. Go. So me, guys, when I eat my Guxe, I eat it with a spoon. I eat with a spoon. Burn up the trees, not bon appetit. My kids are going to enjoy it. This is the Father's Chair, Deconstruct episodes. Sharp.